Hi, my name is Alex Poole, and I want to share my leadership philosophy with you today. I want to start by going a little bit over my introduction and who I am and kind of what got me started in education and why I want to continue this journey. So, I actually got my undergraduate degree in chemistry from Sonoma State University. And it wasn't until my last year of school there that when I was working in the research lab with high school students over the summer, that I realized that I really had a passion for teaching and specifically with high school students. So I got excited about that. And after graduation, I got my first job teaching at Tilden Preparatory School. Tilden was a school that primarily works with students with learning differences. So it was extremely challenging, but really rewarding being able to learn different learning styles and social justice in that sense of the world. So the next place that I got a job was actually really close to my house. I was very excited at St. Patrick St. Vincent High School, and I'm teaching math currently there. And along this journey, I started my master's program here at USD, and it's been very rewarding. It actually led me to pursue my education further. So I applied and recently got accepted for my doctoral program at St. Mary's College for a leadership degree there. I also serve as the Benicia Education Foundation president in the town that Benicia is where my kids go to school. And we're the nonprofit that works alongside the school district to kind of help just any underfunded areas and raise money for that. So it's been really great to see the ins and outs of the school district that way and kind of how different districts are run. So now to my leadership philosophy. So the four main things that I came up with when developing my leadership philosophy were passion, vision, integrity, and a growth mindset. So when I'm thinking about passion and how that relates to how I feel about leadership, I just always want my staff and students to really see why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I don't want to lose sight of why I started this journey and what makes me feel good about it. I want to help teachers and students feel passionate about being where they are. And I think leading that way and creating that environment is something really, really important to me. I want to show love through what I'm doing, and I find that's one of the most important things that I could bring to the table. The next thing is vision. So I want to create a really clear vision where I want the institution I'm working at to either head towards or work towards. And I really would do this by laying out very clear expectations, clear goals that we could work through together. And I think bringing in staff along the way to ensure that they're part of that vision is really important. And then I also want to lead, or part of my leadership philosophy includes integrity. And this came up because I had students that this year were caught cheating a lot. And I had to just do some self-reflection and kind of think back to like, what could I do better to model integrity, and how can I lead with that example for my students so that they in turn are seeing that model of integrity. So I just made kind of a personal vow to myself, and as part of what I do as a leader, to just be honest always and treat people just really well. I don't want them to feel like they're not in a safe place. And I just want to remain accountable and not put standards on my team that I wouldn't put on myself. The last thing I want to talk about is the growth mindset. So this one was my most recently developed part of my leadership philosophy, and I follow Dr. Carol Dweck's work, which most people have probably seen at least one or two of her videos on the growth mindset. So I used her as part of that model, that I think that it's important for all of us to live in that growth mindset, that we can continually do better and self-reflecting. And we might not be there yet, but we will get there eventually. And I think just being upfront and honest that that's part of where I'm at would be where I would be modeling that. And then the other thing is the book, The Multiplier Effect. That book had a huge impact on me as a learner and as a teacher and as a leader, that I want to do that. I want to model that and help my employees grow through finding their strengths and helping them do that. So, okay, thank you.